Political war on the Fed? A Republican senator is vowing to block every Federal Reserve nomination after the Justice Department opens an investigation involving Fed Chair Jerome Powell. Is this oversight or a political pressure campaign? Republican senator vows to block Fed nominations after DOJ probe involving Powell. A political standoff is forming in Washington after the Justice Department launches an investigation involving Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. A Republican senator is now pledging to block all future Fed nominations. What does this mean for the independence of America's central bank? Why this matters? The Federal Reserve is designed to operate independently from political pressure. When senators threaten to halt nominations during an active investigation, it raises serious questions about market stability, institutional trust, and the future of U.S. economic governance. Full story? What happened? The Department of Justice has opened an investigation connected to Fed Chair Jerome Powell. While details remain limited, the probe has already triggered political reaction on Capitol Hill. Senators' response? A Republican senator announced plans to block all Federal Reserve nominations, using Senate confirmation power as leverage. The senator argues Congress must demand accountability before approving any new leadership. Why this is controversial? Critics warn this move could politicize the Fed, undermining its independence and credibility. Supporters argue congressional oversight is necessary when federal institutions face investigation. What's at stake? Fed vacancies could slow decision-making on interest rates, inflation control, and financial stability. Markets closely watch any sign that political conflict could interfere with monetary policy. Key framing? This is not just about Powell. It's about whether the Federal Reserve can remain insulated from partisan battles during a sensitive economic period. Impact/significance? If political pressure begins shaping Fed leadership, the consequences could ripple far beyond Washington, affecting inflation, borrowing costs, and global confidence in the U.S. financial system. Outro/CTA? Is this legitimate oversight or a dangerous escalation? Subscribe to One America Daily for Comment Lake fact-driven coverage of U.S. politics, power, and policy. Comment trigger question? Should senators block Fed nominations during an active DOJ investigation, or does that threaten central bank independence?